Another day, another dime. A lot of chaos going on in Mexico. Apparently, the Mexican government, with assistance from the U.S. government, done ran into then went into Mexico and unalived uh, El Mencho, which is I think one of the highest ranking cartel bosses in Mexico. Let me do a sound check right here. Uh, what do I think? Uh, I think that the cartels are heavy tied into with the government and like in Mexico, the cartel down there has more power than the government. So I think that's probably why they got such a big problem on their hands. You got to think how many people. Like I always say, the wolf is a monster to the sheep, but to the baby wolves, the wolves is a hit. The wolf is a hero. So it's kind of the same thing with El Mencho. Yeah, uh, to a lot of people, he may be, the monster El Mencho or whatever. To the people that he probably stepped on and all that, but to all the people that he assisted and helped and changed their lives, gave jobs to all this different stuff. They probably love dude. You know what I'm saying? So they probably looking at it from a. So they probably looking at it from a. I ain't doing mic check right here. I don't really like the way the mic sound. I ain't doing mic check. This is alright though. But yeah, so they probably looking at it like, you killed the boss. You killed dude bought a house for me. Dude, you know, because people think that drug dealers and people like this are just the most horrific people in the world, all this stuff. But there's always that duality. You know what I'm saying? So, for as many people that hated dude, it's probably just as many or more that loved him. So, and now I've been hearing that the U.S. government was a part of the raid or whatever. Um, I don't know, man. I really think the U.S. needs to stop sticking their nose in everybody's business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really need to stop trying to be the bully and the savior and all that, and just kind of mind to our own. Just imagine if we just minded our own business, this country. If all the money that we were sending to all these other countries, we didn't. If all the wars that we assisted the other countries, we didn't. Now, the world probably would look different, but I just don't believe that we would be in a worse place if we, you know what I'm saying, if we wasn't a bully and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause we always trying to involve our opinions and our beliefs and what we stand on. We're always trying to involve that with other countries and stuff. And a lot of time it is bullying. But even if it ain't, it look that way. It look like we bullying. Now, as far as this Mexico situation, um, I mean, at the same time, yeah, you know, they probably whack somebody that a lot of people love, but at the same time, you got to think of all the people that didn't, you know, all the people's family that was destroyed, by either narcotics or just by the different gangs or factions or whatever, all the people that died, all the different, you know, hardships and whatnot. So you got to look at it like that too. It ain't just, the good times and shit. They say it was the biggest cartel leader in Mexico. So you can just imagine how much money, how much product this dude was moving on a daily basis. That's crazy. That's like having a whole, some of them cartels are down there bigger than Walmart and shit. Walmart got trucks. Every day you see a Walmart truck. It ain't that one day you go by you ain't gonna see a Walmart truck in some format. Whether it be a big rig or a smaller delivery truck or something. But every day you gonna see the Walmart brand somewhere. Some of them cartels is damn near big as that. That's crazy when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? A gang or a faction damn near big as a fucking uh, 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 government shit. You know what I'm saying? Like trumping over government factions and shit, bigger than some government factions, bigger than some billion-dollar companies like Walmart and all that. So you can just imagine the type of money these people was moving through there, type of narcotic, like those type of organizations always just amaze me. I'm like, damn, how they get this shit up so big like that, and they still alive, and they still not locked up, and they still expanding it, and still, it's like, damn, they be having these super large organizations. It's like they can damn near go to war with the government damn near. But I don't know, man. Shit. Hey, you win some, you lose some too, though. So you can't expect even uh, even if you Mincho, you can't expect to live forever. And especially if you doing dirt, and that's gotta go for anybody. Anybody in this cipher that we living in, you can't expect to just do wrong forever. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you got to pay the piper. At some point, and I feel like that's probably what's going on with dude. You know, the people ain't trying to hear it though. Cause like I say, he probably buying them shit, doing shit for them. You know, giving them jobs, giving them crops, giving them homes. He probably helping a lot of people. So of course, there's gonna be some people ready to crash out and shit. But I mean, overall, if you look at it on an overall standpoint, I mean, shit. As far as the duality, yeah, some of these crime bosses and all that, they might be do some good shit. But overall, is it really just good? You know, moving all these narcotics from state to, country to country, state to state. I mean, it's good for the people that's profiting off of it. But if you moving fentanyl and all this type of stuff, are you really doing, even if you making a lot of money, you still killing off a lot of people and fucking off a lot of people. Well, not you, the user is fucking themselves off. But I'm saying you are making it accessible. You're making it, the drugs accessible to where they can fuck themselves off. So at the same, that's why I'm kind of like divided. It's like, I'm going to say I'm about 50-50 because I've been in the streets. I ain't never been on no elemental level or nothing like that. But I realized when I was in the streets that, like I was saying, the sheep hate the wolf. You see what I'm saying? But the baby wolves love the wolf. So it's just that type of thing, you know? I mean, let's hope this don't start no war. I don't know who is Mexico allies with. I don't even know, do they even have allies? Because this could, us being bullies, maybe not this particular situation, but us being bullies, eventually it's going to turn into some shit that we're going to have to handle. Like, we're going to turn into a war. If we just keep bullying folks and all that, we're going to have to come on off of that at some point. You can't just keep. The bully always end up getting his ass kicked. Somehow, some way, the bully always end up getting his ass kicked. So we just keep bullying folks. Guess what's going to happen? I don't know. I don't like the way how we move and shit. Damn, my motherfucking, shit at. I'm trying to find something right for you. I don't know if damn, I don't know if I done rolled the weed up in here or not. Or if I'm just smoking the black. I smoke so much weed to where I be so fried to where I don't even know if I'm smoking a black or a blunt. You know what I'm saying? Cause I stuff my blacks with weed a lot of the time. So sometimes I be put it out, and then when I pick it back up, I don't know if it's just a half-ass black or it's a whole blunt. This tastes like a black. I probably need to put some weed in this bitch. But it feel like it's already been stuffed. Damn, that's a tough call. I don't want to bust it back down and it already been. That's kind of sad. I smoked that much. Let me see. Is this cake? I cannot tell. I need somebody else here with me that ain't high. I don't know, man. I've been getting fried since I was a kid. Oh, shit. Fuck. I was burning myself. Fuck. What the fuck? I don't even know how that happened. Bitch ass thing. It's burning me and shit. Okay, I can tell that this is a black now because the smoke coming from a blunt, you can't hardly hide it. It be thick. Smoke the car out. You open the door, smoke pouring all out and shit. That's how the weed smoke do. The black smoke don't do that. Damn, I don't know though. This motherfucker. I can't call it. Let me see. Let me try to fire this hoe up and see. Or maybe I know why this bitch feel like this. Cause I had already started dumping it out. That's what it was. Nah, but I don't know, man. Do they have a right to be mad? Yeah. If your boss or the one that you was eating off of, you making all this money off of, you farming, you got yeah, probably be upset, shit. And then everybody just on Mexicans, everybody on their ass right now anyway. So it's just like adding it's adding wood to the fire and shit. Cause everybody already on them about the whole immigrant thing and all that. So now it's some more shit. Yeah, cartels be making a lot of money though. They be getting it in. I want to talk about the young man too that unalived himself, the young rapper or whatever. Did I talk about that already? I might have already talked about that. I already talked about it. I don't want to necessarily just keep on. This channel right here is going up though, but this channel right here still gets over 1 million views a month. It's been getting over 1 million views a month for like years now. It's weird. For like at least about 2.5, almost 3 years. It's been getting 1 million views a month. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of wild to me. I'm starting to get burned up. It's the internet too though. Tired of just seeing the same shit on the internet over and over again. Everybody talking about the same shit. Same this. Everybody, everybody a gangster. Everybody a content creator. And then, you know, how come people hate being called bloggers? Cause when I hear somebody call somebody a blogger, they say, no, I'm not. I'm not no blogger, I'm a this. I'm not a blogger, I'm a this. What's so bad about being a blogger? Get that. What's so bad about being a blogger? Why people don't want to claim being a blogger? I don't get that. What's the big deal? Who gives a fuck? Shout out to the ag. Shout out to all my ag town people out there. You know what? There's very few people in this city that's actually from here and shit. Very few. Most people ain't from here. They move from other places. It be strange when I run into somebody that's from here and shit. Cause we usually know each other. Like damn near all the people that's from here, damn near all of them know each other. Like if they the same generation and shit. Almost. They probably ain't like that no more because there's probably so many people here now. But it used to be like that. It used to be such a small town that damn near everybody knew each other, especially all the black people. That's crazy, huh? When you think of how big this town is now, how much you got going on and shit. It's crazy to think that it was ever on some shit like that. But it was. I'm gonna do a video on the moon landing too. I want to just talk solely about that. Cause I think that's some bullshit. That's just like the whole Jesus theory and all that. It's some bullshit. They just tell y'all can think they super or something. They ain't go no damn moon. They ain't even had the technology back then to even go to the moon. They wouldn't even. They were talking to the astronauts. How was they talking to the astronauts? We didn't even have no cell phone technology or nothing back then. Everything was like super not what it is now. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm about ready to come up off this celibate shit and find me another little biatch. I'm ready to get me another little biatch. I need to start calling these old bitches. But I'm so picky. I'm so picky with these hoes to where it's gonna be hard for me to find her, bro, because I want so much from her. Like she damn near gotta contract her life over to me. Borderline. She gotta choose me or God. You know what I'm saying? She gotta either choose me or God. You can't have both. Let's see what it is to chop it up about, though. Let's see what's really going on with that. I mean, the El Mincho topic is only so much I can really even say. I don't even know what's really going on with that. You know? Other than them people that they ain't trying to hear that shit. Let's let's troll the internet. Twisted Black. Twisted Black been on the internet too. I I had met Twisted Black. I was a kid. Oh shit. I was at when I met Twisted Black. Twisted Black, for those that don't know, Twisted Black is a rapper out of Fort Worth. Probably the most famous rapper out of Fort Worth. I met him at Redbird Mall one time in Dallas. I was at Redbird Mall selling my CDs and shit. I was selling my CDs and he was doing the exact same shit. You know what I'm saying? He was selling he wasn't even selling them. I don't think he was even selling them. I think he was just giving them out. But I seen him at Redbird Mall. I was selling my CD. He was giving his out and shit. And he knew who I was too. He knew who I was before I had even introduced myself to him. Like, he already knew who I was and everything. Kind of made me feel like I was somebody. You know what I'm saying? He already knew who I was and shit. Cause my little rap career, I was like a Fort Worth rapper basically. I'm from Arlington, but my little rap career, I was known in Fort Worth. So that's probably why he already knew who I was and shit. But he was passing out CD. He gave me one. He gave me one of his CDs and shit. He gave me some game too. I forgot what he said. He gave me some good ass game on the music industry. I forgot what he said. He said something. He said something and then he told me to keep going. Keep on going. But that was the only time I ever met dude. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. We had did a show. We opened up for UGK at the stadium in Arlington. It used to be a skating ring over off of Cooper. It used to be called a stadium. And me and my record label that I was on, we was the opening act for UGK. It was their show. And we was the opening act for them or whatever. I got to perform my solo song and everything. That shit was live in a bit. And then we went out in the park. When the show was over, we was out in the parking lot, right? And my baby mama, she was mad at me because one of the chicks had on my jersey. We all had our own jerseys. The label made us some jerseys with our name on the back. But one of the chicks that was on the label, she had on my jersey. You know what I'm saying? So my wife was mad about that shit. So she went in the back, was hanging out with UGK and them in the back, backstage, hanging out with Pimp and all them. So I was mad about that. So she mad that I got on this bitch. I mean, that the bitch got on my jersey. And I'm mad that she backstage hanging out with Pimp and them and all that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So we get in the argument and shit. We arguing and shit. Twisted Black walked up. He said, man, y'all cut all that bullshit. He was trying to give me some game, really. In hindsight, when I think back on it, he was really giving me some good ass game. And that's what he was intending to do. But I took it like, he trying to punk me or something. You know what I'm saying? So when he said that, I thought I was thinking he wanted to fight us. So I started looking at Twisted Black like, we were finna fight. I thought we were finna fight out there. He was like, bro, y'all cause we was in front of his car. He had a car parked in the front, and we was in front of his car arguing and shit, back and forth. He was like, man, if y'all don't get out in front of my car with that bullshit and get on, ooh. And I stopped for a second. I had to think about it. I was like, oh, that's Twisted Black. Cause at first I didn't even know who it was talking crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just thinking, cause we on my turf. Arlington is my turf. So they from Fort Worth, Twisted Black name and all that. Y'all on my turf right now. You see what I'm saying? All these little gangsters y'all see riding around here and all this and all that. These my little homeboys, these my people and all that. So I'm in that type of energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, this my turf, nigga. Who you talking to? Type of shit. I ain't say that, but in my mind, that's what I'm thinking. You know what I'm saying? Until I realized that was Twister Black. And I was like, oh, that's Twister. That's Twister. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, all right, we got in front of his car and shit. Because I respect Twister. I had Fred when he walked up to me. I didn't know that's what it was. But he was cool as fuck. He wasn't trying. He didn't mean no flicks. He was really trying to give me some game for real. Like he was telling me I look like a goofy arguing with this bitch, and I did. I did look like a goofy. So in hindsight, I'm glad he told me that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Twister. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know I was a pretty big local rapper back in the game. A lot of people don't know that. Because I was in the rap game before it is what it is now. You know, where everybody got big chain. Everybody was broke when I was in there. Only way you had money when I was in the game is if you was in the streets. That's the only way that you was a rapper and had money. It was when I was in the game, no rappers had no money. None. Especially the locals. The local rappers, they was all drug dealers. They was all in the streets. Look, ain't now local. I can't even name one local rapper from my area that ever was getting money for real. Not even one. I can't even name one. I was like the biggest one in my little local area. Let me see. Me, Jalo, in this little area, in the Arlington area, me, Jalo. Who was in the funk? In the funk, Drake was going hard. Drake had a name. All the Dirty South, all the whole Dirty South, we all had a name. Peter, Percy, me and Percy was on the same level, on the same label. I mean, Percy was going hard. He had a name for himself. Drake had a name. Drake name was getting big. Drake was growing. We was all little rappers and shit. You know what I'm saying? We was doing shows and everything. We was like hood famous. You know what I'm saying? But we was still having to grind for the paper though. It wasn't like now. Like now, if we would have had the shit that they got now, back then, we were like we would have been on. We would have been on because we'd have been able to push ourselves out there. All of us, I think the reason why it didn't turn into nothing bigger because it was too divided. Our label was too divided. It was like all the gangster niggas on the label all felt like somebody owed them something. All of them. All felt like somebody. They felt like the producers and the CEO of the label and all that owed them something. So they were purposely doing fuck shit and stuff. And it was hard for me because I was cool on both sides. I was cool with the engineers and the producer and all them. I was hanging out with them every day. But then I was cool with all the gangsters too. I would be hanging out with them a lot, if not every day. You know what I'm saying? From Percy to Night Train, Stephanie, all of them. We was all hanging out every day. We be getting drunk and shit, smoking. We was all together all the time. But we just wasn't getting no money. We wasn't getting no money though. We was all broke. Everybody was broke as fuck. Every day we were trying to figure out how to, get a couple dollars, get a beer and shit type of shit. We didn't start getting no money until we started like really getting into the streets. Till we started like putting the music on the back burner and started putting the streets on the front burner. Then we started getting money and shit. But it's like that shit only lasts for so long. You don't hardly ever see nobody really win off the streets for real. Like really actually get the win. I mean, it's some people though. I would say I won. On the cool, I'm not gonna go into details and all that, but I would say I won. I would say I won the game. I lost the rap game. I lost the rap game, but I won the street. If them was two video games, the rap game and the street game, I lost the rap game, but I won the street game. That ain't nothing to be proud of. But I'm just speaking on me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I know every nigga probably say that, oh, this, that, and the third, this, that, and the third. But I'm for real though. But man, that's fucked up. Rest in peace to El Mencho and his people. Condolences to his family and whatnot. That's, you know, rather whatever we think about dude or whatever, you know, the government or people think about dude, you know, his family love him and all that. So to them, they just they people done got whacked. Not, you know, they probably don't even look at him like no crime boss and shit. So I don't never disrespect the dead, period. No matter who it is. Cause for one, it's like almost like they outrank you. I look at a lot of shit like rank. And to me, somebody that die, they outrank you. They outrank you because they done moved on to the next thing. You still, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the next level of this cipher. It's death. That's the next level. Whether you want to believe it or not, death is actually the next level of this cipher. So they done moved into the next level already. That mean they outrank you. So you can't be talking crazy to somebody outrank you. That's how I look at it. You can't talk crazy to them. They outrank you. The whole question where we've been trying to figure out our whole life about what is this, what is God, all this different stuff. They closer to whatever that is. Knowing it, not knowing it, reincarnation, whatever the thing may be, they closer to that than you. So in a way, you gotta kind of envy them a little bit. Like they done got a promotion. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. That's why I be wondering why a lot of people look at death like it's some type of punishment or something. Because we don't even know what happens. If we don't know what happens after we die, how do we know it's such a bad thing like that? How do we know it's not a good thing? You might die and all of a sudden you in a real paradise for real, for all you know. That shit might be a real actual paradise. You don't know what happens. It might be nothing. You might just die, go back to the dirt. That's what I think, personally. I think it's more a biology type situation where you just return back to the dirt. You feed the plant. It's like just a circle of life. That's why they call it. I think that's where the whole reincarnation concept even comes from. It's just a circle of life. You know what I'm saying? Your energy just being passed back through. You might not even come back as a human. Matter of fact, your consciousness may never come back. It may just, maybe the energy is split up into pieces. Like Superman. When Superman died, then all the other little Superman spawned and shit. Maybe your energy is split up into different pieces like that. Damn, what y'all think about this T.I. and 50 Cent beef? T.I. they going back and forth. 50 had got on T.I. wife and shit. And then T.I. son got up there too, like, nah, he ain't finna talk about my mama, nigga. He got T.I. son was hot, nigga. T.I. son, he the one that I be talking about, the suburb kid that'll fuck around and bust your ass though. You know what I'm saying? Just because he trying to prove he gotta show everybody he ain't no hoe. That's T.I. son. He gonna fuck around and end up busting nigga head just trying to prove himself and shit. That's what he gonna do. Not saying that he shouldn't have jumped out there for his T-Zone or whatever. I think he did the right thing on that. I'm just saying his character, if he don't get it in check, he gonna fuck around and bust somebody's head and regret it. Because he wanna prove himself too bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck people. If they don't believe what you saying, fuck them. That's how I look at it. If I'm saying something and you don't agree with it, or I'm standing on something you don't agree with it, oh well. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's standing on this shit. You ain't finna talk about his mama and all that. I get it. Nigga. Nigga be mad at motherfucking nigga high side on nigga mama. And nigga mama ain't got nothing to do with it. But at the same time, I can't say that because I always be saying, nigga, fuck you and your mama. That's like my saying and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really be like, that's kind of hypocritical for me to say your mama ain't included when I'm always saying fuck you and your mama. But I be meaning more in a general. I'm not actually talking about your mama. I'm saying when I say fuck you and your mama, I'm not necessarily even saying fuck your mama. I'm saying fuck you and everything you love. And I know you love your mama. That's why I'm saying your mama. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So with me, when I say fuck you and your mama, it's not even really about your mama. It's about me just disrespecting you to the core. Saying fuck whatever you saying. I'm saying fuck it to the core though. To the highest extent of fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Straight up, dude. Hey, look. I be missing my kids and shit. It feel like we just had to work every day, all day. Every day, just work, slay, work, slay, work, work. Every goddamn day. From 4 in the morning to 4 in the morning to 2 at night. And we still don't get ahead. That's why I noticed that one time. I was like, man, I'm finna just grind hard in a bitch. Every day, I'm just gonna grind hard. It's gonna get me to work back where I'm trying to be. So I started just grinding hard every day, just grinding. I already just generally, I'm a hard worker anyways. So when I say I'm grinding hard, I mean I'm seriously turned up. So I'm turned up. What I noticed, the turn up now, the lemon ain't worth the squeeze. Like now the turn up is like even if you go super hard, let's say you got 2 jobs, you just going hard, it still don't be enough really. You still kind of like always in debt and shit. You always owe something. You always owe some type of bill. You always gotta move some shit around. I'll pay this next week when I get my other check. It's always some bullshit. It still don't be enough, is what I'm saying. It still don't be enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least that's my experience. To other people, that might not be their experience. To mine, it seemed like it's always something. And then even if you get like a little stack, start getting your little stack going or whatever, something will come around, some car repairs or fucking, some shit will come around, and now you gotta dip into that. It's almost like it's set up to always just have their hand in your goddamn pocket, no matter what. I don't give a damn what you do for a living or what. The government and all that, they always have their hand in your pocket. Not even just the government, just society, period. Gonna always be eating off your bitch ass. I was fasting, was it yesterday? Every time I try to fast, I be trying to fast and shit. I tried to fast, I always end up eating some shit. I can never do it. And I'm good. What's so bad is I'm pretty disciplined when it comes to just not doing shit and stuff. I used to smoke cigarettes. And one day I just stopped smoking cigarettes. Right? Ever since then, I might have hit one or two since then, but not really. I ain't never got back into the routine of smoking them. I might just hit one. I've been hanging out with some everybody drinking, square around. I might have hit it, but I ain't like just buying me a pack of squares not like I used to. But I just stopped one day, just cause I ain't want to do it no more. So I got pretty good willpower, but for some reason I can't stop fucking being a fat pig. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I try to fast, all that type of shit, and I still got. I still be wanting to eat some shit. I don't know. I don't know if it's like an addiction. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe you just addicted to the ceremony of eating. That's what I be thinking at that time. It ain't even about the food. You just addicted to like that's why it's at certain times every day. It's like a ceremony and shit. It's at breakfast is in the morning. Even a lot of the food places they only serve certain kind of foods for breakfast, certain kind of food for lunch. It's like an addictive, brainwashing ceremony process they done tricked you into. And you probably not even supposed to eat 3 times a day. That's probably way too much. That is too. I didn't even know. Probably that is way too much. 3 times a day is crazy when you think about it. Unless you now, I get it if you doing some type of job that require a lot of energy, you burn a lot of calories and shit. I get it then. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I done had jobs where I would have to eat a lot just to have enough energy to do the damn job and shit. So I get it if you doing that type of job. Other than that, you really should only be eating like once a day, to be 100% honest. And maybe not even that. Maybe like once every other day type shit. Cause we just eat and eat for sport. We eat for sport half-ass. Like every time we have any type of party or ceremony, a funeral or a baby shower, or we always gotta eat. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like that's just the center of the fucking universe. Is fucking being a fat faced pig. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the fat faced pigs out there. I'm not getting down on you. You know what I'm just saying? Relax. I need to damn, I burnt the shit out of my leg. And it didn't even burn a hole in my pants, but it still burned the shit out of my leg. That's kind of weird. I'm fucking with these pants now, though. They did that. Like, it ain't no burn hole nowhere. But my leg burning like a motherfucker. But it didn't burn through the pants. That's weird. Let's see what we can troll somebody. See what they talking about. T.I. Hey, you think T.I. and 50 will get in a... Who you think will win a fight out of T.I. and 50? I don't know. That might be a good fight, though. I don't want to do Vlad shit. He'll fuck around and violate your bitch ass. Pissed over YouTube views.
You already know the rules. When you come in.
Speed pissed about YouTube views. $51 million subscribers. I thought he had more than that. 51 million subscribers is crazy though. 51 million? You can pretty much sell anything on your channel. I got these toothpicks going. 66 million views on one short. I got one that's doing like that goddamn near that much though. 166 million. Some of these content creators are fucking in the clouds with this shit. Like Mr. Beast. I think Mr. Beast got. How see how many subscribers Mr. Beast got? Let me see. I know he got a gang of motherfuckers subscribers. This nigga video got 2 million views in 2 days. One of them got 66 million views in 2 days. In this video, we are building 10 schools. 468 million subscribers. So I decided not only to build schools for these kids, but also. This nigga is a fucking TV network. $468 million. Hey Siri, how much does Mr. Beast make monthly on YouTube? Here's an answer from WAP.com. 3 million? I feel like that's not right. That's still kind of a lot though, but I would think it'd be more than that if you had 460 something million subscribers. 3 million a month. That's how much a year? 36 million. So he make 36 million a year off YouTube. I guess that's. I don't know. It just seems like he make more than that for some reason. Let me switch this up if I get a strike or something. Shout out Mr. Beast. 468 million. Think Twice podcast. Shia LaBeouf be squabbing all the time. Shia LaBeouf be squabbing like he been whooping niggas. You know what I'm saying? He a little rowdy little white dude and shit. There's a lot of those little white dudes like that. He like the little tough. They can fight. He can fight for real. The little rowdy little white dudes, they can fight. They be tough and shit. That's Shia LaBeouf. He like one of them. Like little country rowdy dude. He a